Hello everyone and welcome to a small project today. This is the fuel pump that came out of the 90 Ford van, and of course off camera I just had a couple of these cheap Harbor Freight wing nut things, which are not all that good at all. And I tried it out off camera and it works very well. Pumps gas right out of a gas can and transfers it fine. What I did is I bought 3 foot of 1/4 inch hose to replace this hose. This is all gets fungi on it from being in one of those Home Depot type of storage containers with the covers on.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's sitting, it's dry, no water got in it, but anything I store in it, this is what it gets to be. But it's too short.
Yeah.
It does work, so I needed a longer hose. But right now, the problem is the terminals. One is wider than the other. Okay. And my hardware store had one that'll fit there.
Perfect.
But this one, no. So I'm going to solder them on. Normally don't have too good a luck with soldering guns. I tightened these up and everything, but the soldering gun usually... I used to use soldering guns years ago, but I get more heat out of the soldering station than I do these. But anyways... The first thing we're going to do is get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. We're going to clean the logs, and it's a little breezy out here as always.
Yeah.
And you can't solder when it's windy.
Oh, you can't?
No, it just cools it right down.
It blows it over the bench?
No, it cools it down, and you don't get good heat transfer. Soldering, it cools it down. So if we can't solder, here we're going to have to bring it in the shop, and I won't make a video of that. So.
Yeah, those hose clamps are actually in a mayonnaise bucket I used to bring home from my old job.
Yeah. Fine, but
I worked at the wood shop today, taking apart wooden pallets. I'm finally doing something different today.
All right. Now, if I can't get the solder to stick to these terminals,
you can't blow it.
Then I'm going to have to
do it in the shop.
Either do it in the shop if it don't work.
Oh, you're sanding it down?
Yeah, I'm trying to sand it to make a good contact. Then I'll use the soldering flux on it and try to solder it. But it's very hard because it's a confined area. You know you can't really get a good good sand, and I don't have the proper wire, so I had to use a lamp cord, which I had laying around the shed.
It works, doesn't it?
It works. I just have to get the polarity right, because I marked plus and minus.
Yep, I can see
12 volts.
Yep.
On here.
I can see that perfectly.
So now we're going to do...
You're perfectly in camera view. I'm the camera guy for you.
Oh man! Cover's glued on.
Can't open it.
Cover's glued on. It's a plastic cover. You got to be very careful. This stuff is like glue.
Ew.
It glued the cover right on it. I want to solder the wide one first. If I can't do that, then we won't. Now I'm going to tin it first.
Oh, you always tin the wire?
Tin the wire always, and tin the
tip.
This is my roll of $1 solder. It's American made. It's probably 40 or 50 years old. Rosin core, made in New York, not China. All right, so we're going to heat this gun up good. This takes a while to get.
Has a light on it.
Yeah, but you see what you're doing. All right, it's hot, but I want to get it good and hot. Now I can shorten the tip and make it real hot, but I shouldn't have to do that.
Just don't burn yourself with it.
I know what I'm doing, Tom.
Yep. You've been working with this stuff for years.
Okay, she's taken very well.
Oh, wow.
Now what I want to do is to put some heat shrink on that also. Let me heat that and try to blow the hole clear. I just want to make sure it's tinned. Okay, I blew the hole clear. All right, now we'll do the other one. And we're going to sand that. This is 220 emery cloth.
220, what's that mean?
220 grit.
Oh.
That's the grit. In other words, the roughness of it, if you want to call it that.
Emery cloth, isn't that like sandpaper?
Yeah, but it's not. It's not sandpaper. It's what I like using. It's what I got from the yard sale there
A few years ago.
a few years back.
Yeah. There's a bumblebee around here.
Don't worry about it. They usually don't bother you. It's the yellow jackets that I'm after. I kill them whenever I see them. The bumblebees don't bother you, Tom.
Oh, okay.
They fly low to the ground, and they're not a problem.
Well, it's flying pretty high right now, but now
Well,
it's flying low.
normally they fly low. All right. You're recording me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's taking nicely. Yeah. It's my eyes, I can't tell if the hole is clear or not. It is. Okay. Now, one of these terminals fits the narrower one, but we're going to solder both of them. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to split the wire, and we got to get a wire cutter. So I'll be right back. Don't go away. Tin the wires, and then we got 2 pieces of heat shrink that we're going to slide down on it before we put that on there. If I can see the soldering tip here.
There's a tip there.
Now we got to put some of this on. It's not taking the solder. I'm used to using my soldering station. It's been too many years since I used soldering gun. I like my soldering station better.
Yeah. I hear a
You got to put this. Get this out of the way.
I hear a woodpecker.
Yeah, well, that's what we got.
Springtime here is here, folks. You're gonna hear that a lot. Woodpeckers.
Let's let this get good and hot here.
Woodpeckers and birds.
Let's make sure that. Cool that off so we can sand it. Shine it up a little bit. Possibility this wire might not take a 10, and we may have to try some other wire. I guess it's all right. Can't see that good with even with those glasses.
There's smoke coming out of it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Little steam, not really smoke.
It's smoke.
Oh.
Soldering flux is what it is. It's coming out and being burned off. Gotta get my face right on top of it. See what I'm doing.
That's the problem. That's why you don't make these videos.
That's why I can't work with small stuff. I need a magnifying glass.
And you can't work on camera because you got to get your head right in the way.
Throw them away. Throw them away.
Did you get it?
Can't be fixed.
Yeah.
That's what we do. All right, now we got it tinned. Now, put the heat shrink.
I hope the heat shrink fits on there.
It'll fit on there. We do one at a time. That's way up in the air. Insulation melted and you got about that much bare wires.
Oh, great.
Now the heat shrink will cover it. Not a problem. We'll solder the other one. We'll put the heat shrink on the other one. We don't want to push it up yet because it's still hot. We don't want to
Burn it.
We don't want to have the heat shrinking down before we're ready. I got to get the stool. My lower back is killing me hunching over, just like it did in the
Garden tub project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kills me. I gotta sit down. I can't stand up when I work. Not on this. I gotta sit at a bench. I can't hunch over, or I'll be out of commission.
No, we don't want you on a commission, Dad.
That's a little fat. I miss my soldering aid. I got rid of all that stuff years ago. We used to have a little sharp point, used to be a little yellow handle, used to have a brush on one end, stainless steel brush, and a little hook on it with a sharp point on it. Used to be able to clean out these terminals. But I don't have it anymore. Let me see if I can get that lump of solder off of the end of that. Maybe you can make it pointed. Gotta let this heat up good.
Yeah, if you blow on the solder, that's not good, right?
You're not supposed to after you solder it because it makes a cold solder joint. But sometimes, when you're holding it, when I have to tack solder, in order to, your fingers getting burned, you know, holding that down, even though you're on the insulation, I have to blow on it to cool it down quick. It's not the way to do it. But you have to do what you got to do sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I know nothing about that stuff. I learned from you.
I could never teach you because I learned this when I was in junior high.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You always learn something new every day, though. Doesn't matter what it is. Ventriloquism, guitar. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're good at it.
Gonna have to tack it on there, I guess.
Tack solder it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I do that a lot.
Just like point-to-point wiring, you do that too.
Point-to-point wiring is the best.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get that to fit in there. If it don't, we'll tack it on.
You're still in camera view perfectly. Yeah.
I can't hold that and put a whole solder too, so we'll bring the solder over on the iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice shiny.
At least you got the sun shining.
Yeah, that helps.
Light.
Gives me some good light. Just sink that out with the needle nose.
It's not hot and humid, so you can work out here today.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You want to get this project done anyways. This pump.
All right, let's get this heat shrink on here. All right, we got that one up. It's a little bulky, but I can't help it. I can't.
That's all right.
Do neat work, but my bad eyesight. So we'll do. All right, so we got a heat shrink on there.
Looks good to me.
Now we got to heat these up.
Heat them up, huh?
This might blow out in the rain, and yeah, in the wind.
Oh, it's a lighter.
That's what I use to heat these up.
Oh. You use that to light the grill too, don't you?
Yeah, well, I have another one for that. It keeps going out though. The little breeze knocks them out.
Where's your heating gun from Harbor Freight?
I got that, but it's not worth dragging that out.
Too lazy.
Can't tell if it.
There's no flame under it. There's no fire.
Be back. Of course, the wind has got to start now. There's just enough breeze to knock this flame out.
Oh, that's what you call heat shrinking?
Yeah.
You put fire over it?
You heat it. You don't have to have fire necessarily. You're supposed to use a heat gun, but you're going to run what is it, 1,500 watts just for 2 connections?
Yeah.
Not worth it. I do this in my shop. I don't use the heat gun in the shop.
Nope.
Not when I got just a couple of connections.
You use whatever you can get your hands on, whatever does the job for you.
All right, now, I don't know if you can see that, but I think it came out pretty good.
Yep. Looks good to
Turn
me.
it around here.
Looks good to me.
All
Yep.
right. Now, what we're going to do after, we got to take the ohm meter and we got to measure, because we can, I can still put a meter on in here and make sure that the negative, and then we got 2 clips I bought at the hardware store that'll go on a tractor battery.
Oh, those are cute little
Yeah.
ones.
So it doesn't matter, the wire's not polarized, but it will be with the when you got the red and black clips rather. Okay?
Those are cute little ones, battery clips they call
Yeah,
them.
well that's what I bought today. Let's see, the clamp over here, the hose, that and that, $8.
That's not bad.
This was $2.
Considering today's
2-inch.
price.
That should fit right on like that.
Considering today's
As a
prices.
matter of fact, this is supposed to be for 2-inch pipe. I measured this with 2-inch. It was still loose though. I thought this was going to fit better than that.
Oh well. You're gonna mount it on a wooden
Well,
board
I measured
anyways.
this. This is 2 inches in diameter. I measured it with the Harbor Freight
Yeah,
caliper.
I remember that off camera we did that.
Yeah, but that thing fits. That thing fits loose. It should be an inch in.
Loose as a goose.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'll probably have to Mickey Mouse something up underneath here.
Or get a small one. Don't you
I'm
have a
not
small
going
one?
back. I'm not going back.
Okay.
Drive all over, wasting gas. Not going back. Once I start a project, I do not stop it until it's done
Right.
and work with what I got. That's all is it.
You always been that way.
Yeah, I don't like stopping.
Nope.
Okay. Now, what I got to do now that that's soldered, we're going to be mounting this into something. I don't know what yet. I don't know where that dirt comes from, but it's all over me. Probably from the grill last night. We cooked hamburgers, but I had cleaned the
Yeah.
I had cleaned the grill over here and get all the grease out of it. So that's probably what that is. All right. First thing we're gonna do, we'll leave these hoses on. I just shoved bolts in there so that when I put it away, spiders and stuff wouldn't get up inside.
And bugs.
Anything like that. I had a gas filter, but I ruined it trying to get the old hose off of
You
it.
broke it.
But I'm not buying another one. I was going to have a gas filter on the input, so when I pull gas out of the snowblower or whatever I take it out of, it'll be filtered. But I'm not buying another filter. It's the only one I had, so we'll just make do with what we got because we're not going to be using this that much.
Nope.
All right, now what we got to do here is let me get my meter out and we'll measure and find out what's positive and negative, and we'll put the clip leads on it. Then I can put my soldering stuff away. First thing we're going to do is we're going to mark the red here. We know it's plus anyways. Mark the red. We're primarily going to mark the other side. We don't need to really mark this. What we're going to do here is looking right at it. Here I am, totally blind, honest to God. Can't see the side of a barn. Can't even find my black magic marker. That happens to me all the time. I'm looking for something on the bench,
Yep. I can't find it.
and it's right in front of me. My reading glasses, I'm always misplacing them, and they're right on the bench.
And you're losing them too.
What are you doing, Tom? I keep seeing a flash.
Taking pictures
Taking
of you.
snapshots. Okay, go ahead. I was wondering what that was. I thought we were getting lightning over here.
No, I'll take a picture of you without the flash.
Okay, not a problem. You don't need flash out here. You got daylight. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're going to just strip these, and I want to find the negative so I can mark this black terminal, whichever one it is.
So you don't
And of course I got regular wire strippers in the shop, but
you don't get them mixed up. You don't want to get it blown up on you.
let's just see which is which here.
Not that it would blow up, but you never know. Some people that do electronic work don't know what they're doing, but you do.
Not always. No, you give me too much credit. I don't know that much. Never follow in my footsteps, because a lot of my things are not good. A lot of things I do the way I know how to do them.
You're a blind tinkerer.
Yeah, I'm a tinkerer. All right, let's put this on ohms.
Beep.
0.3 ohms.
What's 0.3 ohms?
That's what the leads are.
Oh. I know nothing about that stuff. You know all about that. Measuring current. Nice big display on it. You can read it.
10.3 ohms. Wow. There's that much resistance in that lamp cord?
Is that good or
That's
bad?
18 gauge. 18 to 20. That's not good. But, you know, when you hand hold these connections, they always give a high resistance. No matter how tight you squeeze it, you got to use clip leads. I learned that years ago. 10.8 ohms. But that is the negative. Now, I could be reading the motor resistance, so maybe this is the negative. Because it is connected. I might be reading the motor winding. Let's find out. Absolutely, 0.2 ohms. Okay, so I was reading, because this is already connected to the motor, I was reading the motor. This is the negative. There it is. This is the negative.
Keep losing that magic marker.
Oh, oh, that's not the That's why I am the blind tinkerer.
Yeah.
I just want to label this because I don't want to put a red clip on a black lead.
No, you'll blow it up.
Well, it'll blow the motor out. Or the motor would get ruined going in the reverse direction.
It's a fuel pump, not fuel.
Yeah,
it's got a motor
there's
in
a motor in there.
It's got a motor in there, yeah.
Yes, and it could just reverse the flow of the gas, but it could damage it. It's not made for that. One terminal is wider than the other, so polarity is very important.
Yep. It is.
All right, now I don't trust myself. I do not trust myself. I will double check again.
Double check and triple check.
That's my saying. All right, now we're on the negative here, and the wire's got to drop off the bench, of course, naturally. All right, we'll hold that, and we'll hold that on the negative terminal. And we're reading 0.3 ohms. Okay, perfect. Oh, we'll shut our meter off so we don't run our battery down. This automatic auto shut off anyways. Put that over there. We'll move that back here. So now we know we got a red wire, but we'll beautify it up a little bit by making this one red.
Red's your favorite color anyways.
It was when I was a kid. It don't really matter now.
Orange
I think when you're a kid, you have your favorite colors. Now
orange is
really
still my favorite
matter.
color. Yeah, orange is still my favorite color. Because my high school colors are orange and black, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Halloween colors.
Halloween.
I like Halloween.
Halloween means the start of winter around in Connecticut.
Yep.
You always get snow. Always at Halloween or close to it.
Well, you're coloring it red. I see.
Yeah, that's the red clip goes on there, but it's easier for me to see that. Okay?
Yep. Perfect.
All right, let's get the clips on here.
Cute little clips, huh?
Well, I wanted small clips. Of course, these things never open right. see what we've got
Oh,
here.
2 of them.
Yeah, one red, one black. Let's see. Chinese, I can tell by looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you expect? Nothing's American made unless you get it from
Nope.
a yard sale or a flea market.
That's right.
They sell American made tools. I'm glad you all liked that Jewish City video that we did. I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
well,
the
we're not going to be going back there until summertime.
sorry about the sound. My Kodak PlaySport seems to break up like the Kodak ZE1 does on
Can't have everything.
driving videos. The only one that doesn't break up on sound is the movie HD10, but I have to use WVGA because HD is great, but it's a big file size, MOV format. So that's the camera with the tinny sound on it.
Well, see, you got to have a camera with tinny sound if you're doing driving videos.
And the wide angle
You
lens.
got to have a camera that has no bass response at all, and then what happens is you won't pick up all the rumbling and the road noise, which would drown out the person talking in the car. Let's tin that.
Well, that's
Soldering flux.
soldering flux, huh? That looks new. Looks like you never used it.
I did. I used it. That's why I had to use a pair of pliers to get the cover off.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you take the little brush out, it always goes on the threads.
Little brush. Almost looks like
Now I'm
glue.
going to tin these.
Looks like glue on there, but it's not. Beautiful day to work, huh?
We're going to tin these wires before we do anything.
That gets pretty hot. I can see the steam coming, smoke coming from it. You wouldn't want to touch that. You'll get burned.
You think I used to solder years ago without glasses, and I did 1,000 times better job.
Yeah, than you do now.
I can't. I solder like an amateur
Amateur.
because I can't see. I
Amateur's
end
like,
up using a ton of solder on something because I can't see if it's going on the thing or not.
amateur's a little kid, isn't it? That does work like that?
Amateur is somebody that is just learning.
Oh. A lot of those words I never heard of, terms.
That's why I like to use a little more heat and leave it on longer to make sure it's good. And it's nice and shiny now. Now we get the red one. We got the little sleeve down here with the clip. Bend over. Get it back into that.
Whoa. That bumblebee just flew right by here. Heard something buzzing. I don't like any kind of bee. I don't care if it's yellow jacket, bumblebee. I don't like any of them.
And like I say, I see yellow jackets or those wasps, they're dead.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no tolerance for them at all. I've
Nope.
gotten stung many, many times years ago.
So have I, but I'm not allergic
When
to
I
them.
was 10 years old, I got stung on my left eye. I can only see out of my left eye, so
Ugh.
I got stung when I was 10 years old by a yellow jacket, I guess it was.
And it hurt bad?
I couldn't see. The eye was closed. We got stung right here. It goes. I hate them things with a passion, and there's no way I will let one go without me going out of my way to kill it. Dead, dead, dead. There's nothing better than a dead yellow jacket.
Yep.
See if I can solder to this now.
You should be able to. Oh, you're
Well, I
soldering
don't know.
it.
This is,
Oh, you're using a clamp to hold that. Yeah.
I don't like crimp-ons. I use the crimp-on for the insulation part. Of course, when I get so much heat on this thing, it'll fly off. I can't see that. I gotta get a magnifier and see if it's cold solder joint or what. It's on there. It's on there. All right, let's see here. I think this is the end. Yeah. It's the end. We'll put that down in here. Move that over there for now. And
When I'm working at the wood shop, there's bugs all around me. I just zap them with the fly swatter.
yeah, well, you get nuisance. Right now, we're getting nuisance. Damn nose is running.
Bugs out here.
Yeah. Any other guy would work on this. They'd have it done in 5 minutes with everything, all 4 connections.
Not you.
Not me.
You take your time.
Because of the eyesight, I'm not I'm not complaining. I'm just stating facts.
You take your time and do the job right.
Well, I have to take my time.
Same
I
with
can't
me.
see what I'm doing.
The same with me at work. I gotta take my time taking those pallets apart, trying not to break the boards off if I can help it. Because we
try to get some soldering flux in there.
We build stuff out of wood, like birdhouses out of pallet wood, because it gets donated.
Yeah. Gives you a little woodworking experience and stuff.
Yeah, I learned from you, but
Well, what you learn from me is what I know how to do and the way I do it.
Yeah, but I don't use power tools. I only use hand tools. But
yeah,
still,
but you're not careful. You have ADHD.
Yeah.
And you don't pay attention. That's why you can never drive.
Nope. Somebody asked about that in one of the videos.
2 minutes on the road.
Yeah. I don't drive.
Either kill yourself or someone else.
Yeah, I don't drive, folks. Someone has asked me that in one of the videos.
In this day and age,
I can't afford a car anyway.
In this day and age, driving's not a good thing.
No.
Any kids now growing up now, this day and age should not. Eventually, there's going to be no driving at all. I think there probably won't be any cars, and they'll probably do away with them.
You guys still have your vehicles.
Everybody will have a like Captain Midnight there. You put the rocket pack on there, and you jet around. Everybody will have a jet pack on their back, and they'll just fly wherever. You need to go to the store, you put your jet pack on, and you go to the store.
Yeah.
Well, that may or may not stay on there.
Oh, you can't put heat shrink.
On there now, no, because I would have had to slide it on. I really should have, because these are not heat shrink.
Oh, they're not?
I don't think so.
You could put heat shrink on it now and see what happens.
No, I can't.
Oh.
I can't. I'll try to heat it, but I don't think it is. It's not behaving like heat shrink.
It probably isn't then. Oh, you're trying to put it over the clip.
Yeah, you can't put a heat shrink on there now. You have to cut the wire and do it. You have to put it on before you solder it. So most likely these will come off, but you know. The chances of me using this thing all that often is not. Put that in there. Throw that in the recycle bin. That whole thing. Now we got to go look for a board. What we'll do is I'll put well, maybe I better not put my soldering stuff away because sometimes the connection might break on me.
Yep.
I don't think it will. In time, I'm sure these will come off by wire fatigue and not by soldering. They're on there good, as far as that's concerned. We got to do now, before I put my electrical stuff away.
Get a board to put that on.
I'm going to be, off camera. Let me look for something that... I don't like the way that clamp fits. I don't like it. It is 2 inches, exactly 2 inches. This is a 2-inch clamp. Now, I might have grabbed the wrong clamp out of it. There was a clamp, there was 2 bins. And the guy said 2-inch clamps are over here. I grabbed it. I bet you this is it's a bigger than 2 inches. That's 2 inches. Why the hell is it fitting so damn loose?
I don't know.
The only way I can do that is to put a little shim board under here, and I've done that before, when I mount this. So that'd be all right. It'll hold it. All right, I'll be back. I got to hunt down a piece of wood to mount this on. Ideally, I'd like to be able to have a handle to carry it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and mice and rats and snails and lizards and whatever else. Not really sure how I'm going to mount this. I don't have a metal case. I don't have the right kind of wood to make a box. I figured we got this 1/4-inch plywood that I had leftovers from the tub surround the garden tub project. We got plenty of this, and we're going to glue 2 of it together so they can be a 1/2 inch. So when I screw down this clamp, I'll have something to screw into. Basically, I don't have an extra gel cell battery anyways, but if I did, I wouldn't mount the battery on here. That's why I chose to have it mounted like this, so you're away from the battery when you're doing it, because you're transferring gas and you don't want the sparks to cause a problem with the gas fumes. So
the sparks.
For that reason, you do not want to put a switch on here, and you want to have your battery away from the pump itself. So what we're going to do here is we'll get some glue on wood. And we got some tiny nails. That we're going to use. On that.
Some tiny nails, huh?
Now it's still coming through a little bit on the other side. So I take a file, but we still, see, we're not, you got to nail this, because see, it's not together. Now, if I had all kinds of time and I want to clamp this up and wait the next day, but you know me, I don't like waiting. I want to get the project done today.
Yep, you do. Yes, you do.
That is why I work the way I do. I do not, I work between raindrops. It's going to rain, according to the weather guessers, it's going to rain today or tonight, probably the next few days.
And Wednesday, 6
and
o'clock.
I won't get nothing done. Let's see, where is the end?
And Wednesday, 6 o'clock to 2, we're going to lose power.
Yes, we got a telephone call last week. In our area, from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., the power's going to be off for upgrades. Yeah, which means we'll probably have low voltage, because every time the power goes out, it comes on, we have very low line voltage.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do.
It's been very good the last few weeks.
Yep.
And what's aggravating is, I better pay attention to what I'm doing, I'll be bending this over. What's aggravating is in the summertime when you're running AC.
Yep. That's bad. Because you can't breathe. At least as I can't breathe without an AC. I need it in the summertime.
Our line voltage is never over 120. It's 120, once in a while 121. Never higher than that, never. Which is good if it stays there.
I can see the corner up in the air a little bit.
Yeah, well I gotta get my face right on it in order to see it.
Yep. That's nothing new.
No.
The average guy can work without doing
that. The average guy
that.
can sock these in with no problem.
Not you. You take your time.
I can't see that. Can't see the head of the nail. How am I hitting square on? Got to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Buy wood nowadays.
Yep. Wood is expensive, folks.
All right, well, it's only an outside thing. It isn't a piece of furniture.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Man, I'll tell you, it looks like it's going to rain.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. It's supposed to tonight, this afternoon. But of course, when they say that, it's always early.
Yeah.
Rain always comes early. But we're not going to worry about Jewett City for maybe in the summer.
Yeah.
We don't get it too hot of a day.
We'll go up there.
If it's a poor turnout again when we go down there in the summertime, that's it for Jewett City. It'll be over.
Yeah. Hate to say it, but
I can't afford Mansfield.
yeah. Hate to say it, but you know we're not going to go up there to be disappointed every time with little vendors.
It's ridiculous. Now I'll be right back. I just got to get a file to file those nail points off. Just filing the little points off that come through, because you're never going to get them perfect. You just don't want to get cut on this thing when you're picking it up to use it. Like I said, if I didn't mind waiting a day, I could glue them together and clamp them rather than nail them. So now you got, still.
It looks good.
Yeah, but we still got separation here. See?
A little bit, but not that
We're
bad.
not going to worry about that. I think we can put in a... Man, I'll tell you, the sky is getting awful dark. I hate to... I don't want to have a two-part on this thing.
No. Even though I'm doing the editing on WVGA still. All these big project videos are long as it is. Because Dad talks too much, but he's explaining.
I talk too much is right. You talk too much.
Yeah.
Oh. much. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now.
But the reason why you do that is because you're explaining something, like a teacher does, you know.
The problem is I'm explaining. I waste too much time explaining things.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna do. We gotta find out. Come back on this video in a minute. We're gonna have to pick this thing up and put something under it. But I gotta get a piece of scrap wood and try to fit it under there. Okay, what I've done here is in order to make this thing mount properly, I've cut a little piece of 1/2 inch stock, 1/2 inch plywood right in here. So when this mounts down, then you put a screw here and a screw here, and that'll hold it nice and tight down there. I must have picked the wrong size clamp in the bin. Piss poor eyesight.
Piss poor eyesight.
Normally I let the guy in the hardware store, he comes with me and he'll pick out what I need.
Yeah.
You know, they're good down there that way. I've been dealing with them ever since 1982, since I have moved here with the old trailer. Okay, now on this we're using longer nails. And we don't have a ruler, but we'll estimate it. We don't need to glue it, but we're going to glue it. Because it's sliding all over.
Looks good.
Yeah, well, it's sliding all over the place.
Best you can do with that work, you know.
Still not too.
Going through now.
Not true. Still sliding. Still sliding. It's not true.
Looks like it's bent too.
No, of course it is. Bend over all nails to finish the small nails. That is why I pre-drill. I should have pre-drilled this.
Oh well, too late now.
I'm not going to get a drill out just for that. Still sliding. It's not, nail isn't even in yet. Man, I've never seen a nail that takes so damn long to go in. Still sliding. Man, that wood is hard. I'm gonna bend this damn thing over, I know it. Damn, these bugs. They're like little flies. Give me the bug whacker here. Let's knock these things out. Bend it over, but it'll be on the back side. You won't see it under the pump anyways. It's gonna bend over.
That
I've
one
never seen it. It's hard as hell. Man, it's trying to get through this plywood here.
Never seen wood that thick before in my life like that.
Now, man, that's hard to get in there.
You got it though.
I got it, but you see, it's still turning. I'm not going to put any more nails in it. No more. That'll be all right. One is good, because when this is clamped on and it got off center a little bit, it's about a 1/4 inch off two sides. Not going to worry about it. It's still turning. I'm just going to put a couple screws in there to hold this thing down on there. But I wanted it in the center because I put sideboards on here. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Oh.
3/4 inch stock if I have it. Well, all right, we'll be right back. We're doing here. We're going to pre-drill. We're not going to screw around anymore. We're not nailing the clamp down, of course, but we're going to pre-drill. And I lost my screw. Because we're going to use these little screws here to screw this down on to the board. Alright, I want the word flow showing here. We know this is the output. Now, take this. This line off here, and we got the new hose. And I don't like these clamps. They don't loosen up properly. You can tighten them, but they don't like loosening up too good. Probably don't need a clamp on that, but the day I bought these stupid things, they didn't have the little ones with the that'll do the 1/4 inch hose. I couldn't get them at Harbor Freight. I couldn't get them at AutoZone for some reason. Let's pull this thing out. We'll plug this, keep the bugs out. Okay. Now we'll put that away for. Well, now we got a 1/4 inch line. Now this is 5/16 hose. That just happened to be what I had. It fits on there. But a 1/4 inch fits on there really good, so you could use either one. But this is 1/4 inch inside diameter hose, and it's more than enough. So we want to do that, but before we do, let me see if I can find a piece of wood here. I'll be right back. See how nice it is when you pre-drill? Goes right in nicely. Now let's see if I get another screw here for the other side before we tighten it all down.
The birds are chirping. It's only 2:36 and it's awfully dark out already.
Yeah.
Not dark that you can't see, but you know.
We tighten this down and we'll...
Not too tight, you'll strip the screw.
Won't strip the screw, more strip the wood.
Oh,
and we
I
screw
see.
to the bench. Well,
Looks good. I think so. That's what
yeah,
you
but I
wanted
want
to
to
do.
file those screws off. I screwed to the bench.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Damn it. That's not good. You screwed it to the bench. That's not what you wanted to do.
Screws are a little bit long.
But they work, right?
Yeah, well, I don't have anything shorter other than yeah. They say the wood is separated here, but there's nothing I can do. I got a block here. That's not going to do it. I was going to put sides on this and put a cap on it and put a handle, but you know, I don't need that. I think we'll just do it the way, mount it this way.
It looks good. To me, it looks good. How's it look to you folks out there? I think it looks good.
Don't answer. Don't answer, folks.
Oh, 3 pieces.
That's the right width.
Yeah. You're gonna put 3 boards?
Yeah, what the heck? I got extra wood.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you bought it for the tub surround project. This is why you bought the extra wood to do this project.
I bought the extra wood because I needed another piece to make the other side of the lower area. On the tub surround, I needed that. Now let's back those out a little more. And we'll use these screws to help hold it. Problem with damn glue, it slides all over the place. Yeah. Now we don't have any problem. We didn't even have to do that. Now,
looks like it's not even.
we're not going to try.
Looks like it's not even over there, but that's all right.
That's all right. That's because it's a different length of wood.
Oh, I see.
Same width, different length. It's not a problem. It's just going to be thrown in the shed and used occasionally.
Yeah, it's not a piece of furniture.
Not a piece of furniture.
Good.
Still got to deal with these damn nails bending over.
It's a good thing you don't work for a furniture company.
They wouldn't hire me, they'd fire me.
Yeah.
Damn bench. Not solid. The wood is rotten. And I can't get nails in it. Bounces. Can't put big nails in here. I mean, I could put a number 6 or an 8 in there and I have no problem with it. Still would like my work to look neat. I mean, if a nail bends over on a project like this, it's not a big deal. It just looks like a 10-year-old made it. And I think a 10-year-old could do better than me.
That's true.
You don't have to agree.
No.
And that sounds better up here.
Yeah, it does.
This is rotten. This is all rotten here. I'm getting a more solid.
Rotten wood.
There's 2x6 framing, pressure treated underneath here.
Junk wood.
Laying on the flat. Back when I can get bargain wood for 50 cents for a 4-foot section or $1 per 4-foot section. Those days are gone. There was absolutely no bargain wood over there except twisted 1x2s. Or 2x2s like this, the pressure treated stuff, it twists and everything. They got some of that junk over there. No damn good.
Oh, this?
Yeah, but not this. They have this and what they call a 2x2, which is really 1.5 by 1.5. They have this over there, but pressure treated. It's all twisted. Yeah. Okay. And we still came through. Unbelievable.
Wow. I can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't you clip them off with wire cutters?
Yeah, I've done that.
So you don't get cut on them?
That's why to file.
Oh, you file it. Oh.
So you don't get cut on it when you're picking it up, when you're working on it. Wait, that's sharp. That's sticking way out. The wire cutters didn't cut it flush. Spend more time doing it this way than if I just clamped them all together and waited a day. Right-handed job for a left-handed guy. See how I got a cross over my hands here? That's good. All right. Still got the damn boards up in the air. I just don't like that wood separating like that. Let's use a bigger one. Good thing I got these things plugged because this just dropped on the ground. All right, don't need a handle on it. All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to end this project. We're going to put some gas, and I hate to do that, but you know what? I'm going to use one. I wasted about a pint of gas trying this out, and when it pumped from the old hose that was on here, which was in a bucket, as I said, along with other sizes. It probably had some bugs in there with dirt because it was filthy. And when it came out into a nice clean jug, it went pew like that, and it spit a whole bunch of crap out.
Ew.
Not from this, because this was on the van. It's from the hoses. So the hoses are clean now, and that's why I wanted to put a filter on it. I might still do that, but that's going to be in the future. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get a couple of gas cans out, get the tractor battery out, noisy motorcycles. I've heard worse though. We'll get the tractor battery out. And we'll do some gas transfer. So we're going to, over here. Over there, the file goes into the shop.
Oh, you keep that file in the shop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That one goes in the shop. I keep one in the shop, and all the rest of them are in a little toolbox with files and rest. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to set you up. This cable stays on.
All right.
Okay. When you're ready, we got to separate this a little bit. When you're ready, you touch this on here. Hear the pump?
Yep.
Okay? There's no gas in it, so it's going to make a noise. Okay? So that's what I tell you to do. And then when I tell you, you don't put the clamp on, you just touch it on. Do not clamp it on because I got to take it off right away when I tell you, because the gas comes out. I don't want too much gas wasted.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay? All right. You got me in view here. All right. This is the sucking end. That's with an S. The sucking end. Okay? Goes in here. Okay? I don't have the gas filter, so we have to do without it. I'm just using a clear container right here. Tommy's going to hit the positive terminal when I tell him to.
Yeah.
And when I tell you to take it off, you take it off. It's going to take a few seconds for the gas to come out. Ready, set, go. Turn it off. Perfect. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen?
It's draining out.
All right, that's it. But
There's more
it looks a little dirty.
There's more gas in there, though. A little bit, isn't there?
Oh yeah, I only took a little bit out. That's fine. Okay, let's drain this.
This is fun.
Now, I don't know if you're still recording.
Yeah.
There's always going to be gas inside the pump, because when I got it back from the garage, it kept coming out. I kept shaking it, and it kept coming out of the inlet part of it. Okay, so that gas looks a little. No, it works. I already tried this off camera before. This thing works perfectly. It works perfectly. We're going to put a plug in it, just to keep the rodents out of it. Well, not the rodents, but the bugs. Okay, and I want to just drain this in case there's gas in the hose. So what we'll do here,
Works perfectly.
yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want to transfer gas from your snowblower for the season to put it away, instead of using a turkey baster, which I've been using on mine because it doesn't have a drain cock on it, because the gas tank hose is hidden behind some plastic shroud or something that goes around it. Yes, I modified this, I drilled it out because these modern things leak all over the place.
Yep.
I hate these things. I love the old-fashioned kind, like this gas can here.
Yep, that's the old-fashioned kind.
Okay, so that is it, folks. There's nothing more in it, I think. Yeah, there's just a few drops. Relax, he's cold. Yeah, there's quite a bit of gas in there. Unfortunately, we got to waste gas to try something like this.
I moved the camera up a
I don't know
little
if I can put a gas filter on the output of this.
I don't know.
Because, yeah, they do on the old cars. They had it on the carburetor. The 63 Galaxy had it. Okay. All right, so let's put that damn nasty plug in there. Had a hell of a time getting it out.
At least the gas drains out of the pump like you wanted to. Yeah. And I'm sure there's a lot more in there. If I touch the battery terminal on the thing, probably more gas will come out.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that because then it's going to go all over the place.
Oh. But we just wanted to prove to you folks that it does work. It does work.
Yeah, we got the rest of it out. You can touch the bat. Wait a minute, we're not yet. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's it. It's out. It came out nice and clean that time.
Oh, wow. It works perfectly for that job.
So that inlet hose here, this one could be dirty inside. This is the new hose I got today.
Yep.
All right, folks, that's it. We gotta find something to put in there. Plug this up. This one I made up. Gorilla tape becomes so hard to get out. Yeah, that'd be good enough. Okay, folks, we're gonna put this away. Okay, folks, we got the lines plugged off so we don't get any insects in there. And we got a long enough wire that we can keep the sparks away from it. We can just pick it up like this. I wanted to make a little wooden thing, but I didn't have any 3/4 inch wood that was high enough so I could put a top on it and 7 it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Looks good.
Yep, I took some pictures of it with my Nikon camera here.
All right. Well, you do your editing, Tom. I'm going to put this in the shed. So at least it won't have a big hassle trying to not going to be convenient to wrap the cord around this, though.
Drain the gas out of it. You can
Drain the
use
gas
that.
out of the mowers or the snow blower, whatever it is that I'm.
Tractor too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Yep. Okay.
Perfect. There you go. Thank you for letting me help you today.
Oh no, thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
Appreciate the help.
That's what I'm here for. The cameraman and the helper. It's easy.
Right.
It's easy if I do the recording, you do the work. It's much easier that way, I think. I do the editing on it.
Okay. That's it, folks.